Alright guys, I'm making my videos longer because I want, obviously a lot of people have requested longer videos, so I do want to do longer videos. And I want to thank you guys for everything. You guys are wonderful. Now this video is going to be about people in general, alright, in terms of pretty privilege and all that, okay? So people in general in terms of pretty privilege. You know, I think we all know that people have pretty privilege. Some people have pretty privilege and they look exceptional. I'm one of those people. I mean, I think I'm tied with the best. I think there's people that are very, very good looking, and I'm one of them, right? I'm tied with the best. But I think at the end of the day, pretty privilege is great. I think at the end of the day, you have to realize that some people might not like you for being pretty. Some people might not think you're good. Some people might not think you're good, but the reason why that is maybe they're suffering, or maybe they're going through a hard time, or maybe they got something going on that's not easy, right? So I wouldn't worry too much about, you know, if you're a pretty person, I wouldn't worry too much about negative comments. I know it can be hard, as some people have a hard time with it, but I mean, at the end of the day, pretty people are pretty, and people just don't like it for obvious reasons, right? I mean, if you were never pretty, or you were always called unattractive, even if you are pretty and you're called unattractive all day, you might not even think you're pretty, right? So you would target pretty people, right? Many people even fall for being considered, you know, many people get tricked into thinking they're not pretty, and so they attack pretty people, right? You have to remember, many people are, you know, and everybody's pretty in my eyes, everyone's beautiful, right? But many people feel bad about themselves, you know. I think at the end of the day, if you see someone that's really, really good looking or really handsome, or really pretty as a girl, or good handsome as a guy, it can be, you know, intimidating or whatever. Maybe your spouse cheated on you with someone that was pretty, right? Or good looking or whatever, right? Or, you know, people have their reasons sometimes. You know, we all have to let go of what happens to us, and we all have to remember that these things don't define us and we should get over things. But there is a grieving period, and there are people that just stay in grudge mode forever and never get over certain things, right? And if you've been mistreated, let's say someone called you ugly in high school or whatever, or maybe you have a hard time in general and you think pretty people don't. I mean, I'm a good looking person. I do have experienced things that make it hard for me. I do experience things that make it difficult for me. But some people might not think that because I'm so pretty, right? But in general, you know, at the end of the day, if you are pretty and you are getting attacked by someone verbally or mentally or whatever, or they do a verbal attack, then you know that in general they might be going through something or have a hard time, right? It doesn't make it easier. It's not something that's pleasant for both parties, but it does happen, right? And of course, with pretty privilege comes all the benefits, right? People like you more. People think you're awesome. People that you date, you have more range of who you can choose to date. I mean, there's a lot of benefits, right? People like to be nice to you and help you out with things. It's very nice, right? So just enjoy that and let the rest sort of manage itself, right? But of course, you know, we all, some people have a really hard time, though. I totally get that. And yeah, that's the thing too. Like, some people are pretty, but they have a really hard time. Maybe they're going through something really bad, right? And so they're getting the pretty privilege problems, just issues that they're going through. And then they're also getting like the treatment of bad treatment, right? Anyway, they're going through a real problem, and then they get the pretty privilege problems that people get jealous of them, right? Anyway, thank you guys. How long is this video, guys? How long did it? It's 4 minutes, guys. What if I by now?